Kickoff just moments away as we've arrived at Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Overseeing that Philadelphia sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. These guys undefeated for over 2 months now. Wonder if anybody's going to be able to take them down again. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. Here's Parker Washington with the return. And he's brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That finds Hunter downfield. Up to the races, middle of the field. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here are the Eagles now for their first drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
The biggest mistake you can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying and matching the pace while the opposition just set. Even if there's a quick score to begin the game, he's got to have the poise and the patience here to run the opening script they planned for all week long. Play your game. Not let the circumstances dictate and force your hand early.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. A play fake. Now Hurts to throw. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. Picked up by the Jaguars. 30 into the red zone. And Jacksonville makes a house call. Touchdown. The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on the football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it. He wanted it.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. This makes it up to the 25. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Start on the ground. It's 4. Along the right sideline, there's space. Hits the 20. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
It's a gain of 64 yards. That's good for the Eagles.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. On here with Will Shipley. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Hurts now from the gun. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Eagles lower the deficit to a single possession. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. But this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
No change to the call on fields. That play is going to remain a touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Eagles 7.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And he's been somebody who can get the story done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Lawrence now off the play action. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action. Lawrence. Complete out to the right side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars grow their early lead to 13. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles send Jerome forward, ready to begin another drive. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's got off to a great start here. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play fake with Hurts. He keeps it and takes off. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Illinois. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Hurts on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Has some room to work. Cut near the goal line. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a first goal.
14 yards.
Previous play is under review.
Ooh, it doesn't get much closer than this, Brock. Did that ball in any way break the plane of the end zone?
You know how I like to look at this, Kate? Imagine a plane of glass going from the front end of that end zone straight in the air, and any part of the ball, any part of it just touches the plane of that glass, and this is a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So not the result that Nick Sirianni was hoping for. His challenge is unsuccessful. They've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action. It's a sneak, Hurts. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. Lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. He keeps it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles making a 1-score game. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action, but they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. First call here coming from the shotgun. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we're making some a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Motion the slot man right. First down, and they go right back to it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. Back to the line they come, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now it's Lawrence. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
And we will not get another play. That's going to do it for the first quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 3rd and 7. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Oh, they're on it, but he's dropped again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's 4, running right. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
1-yard gain.
Hurts setting up to throw. He's got Brown on the slant. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Completed over the middle. Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps himself upright. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Average team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. Going on 1st down, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, ETN gets it. Well, that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
No throw, 3rd and long. He finds Brown right side. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down. Logan Cook on the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Eagles and A.J. Brown getting set for another look on offense here. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Put on the counter. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's good.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule?
2 yards on the play.
That was it.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for A.J.
For the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30.
Covered by Tyson Campbell.
The give up the middle to Ford. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running after this offense. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
First down, Eagles.
Another one for Ford. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Here's Hurts.
At the 38-yard line.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 32.
That's good for the Eagles. First down.
Right up the gut. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Gain of 18 on the play. And an Eagle first down.
Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
Hits the slant. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second-quarter lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jaguars 21. Jake Elliott to kick.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Third down here, need 8 on the play. We motion the tight end over. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completes this one to Gray. Shoves him off. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. He will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie it before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
And an Eagles.
1st down throwing for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 40-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. He'll get this one to Brown. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Eagles.
It's Hurts once again. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. And again, here's Hurts. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. Eagles in the hurry up.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd down.
One final shot before the half.
3rd and 12.
Look at all this time. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. In Indianapolis, the Colts at home to take on the Baltimore Ravens. And here comes Derrick Henry. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Ravens come away with a victory. They win by 6. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green, the Jets, as they play host to the LA Chargers? And this is Justin Herbert hooking up with his top target, Lad McConkey. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Chargers took care of business. They win it by 5. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Cowboys. And this is Dak Prescott. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. The Cowboys win their second straight as they get the victory here. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. Ford straight ahead. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, nets on the first. Hurts tucks it, starts running. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line. Break the huddle, it's second down now. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
That's another Eagles first down.
From the red zone now. Rose caught. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Washington now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Brings up second and 11.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Thomas snags it over the middle. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Thomas Jr. brings up third down.
Lawrence here running the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Lofts it deep right side. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Lawrence trying again on second. Completed left side to Thomas. A gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Third and long. They're going to throw. He's caught. He's got ground. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
Jaguars first down. First and 10.
Lawrence with it on first. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 50-yard line.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Because they're on it, and down he goes. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defense...
He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
The Jaguars into punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fields this at the 19. With some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 22-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's 4. And Powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. One picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
So pick up with 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a give on the counter. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Hurts gives himself up after getting that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for an Eagles first down. A gain of 15.
From the pistol, Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
2 yards on the pickup.
Hurts throwing again. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they had this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up.
A loss of 2 yards.
They'll go. Hurts. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles go up by 2 scores. 13 points in the fourth. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Elliott on now to attempt a point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
42. Jaguars 28.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
Sidney Brown on the coverage.
They'll throw, third and long. Dumped off to his running back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Punting unit out now. And he's been getting all of it every time out. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. First and 10, here's Hurts. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Jordan Lewis on the coverage.
Running is Ford. And he's going to work in there for a couple here. It's third down now.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third
To the air on third and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. The Eagles are in punt formation. He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Motioning Washington right. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete right side to Washington. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. Third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He tries to sneak it. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle. Get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
It takes an impressive amount of strength, that low man winning, to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming. That's well done.
Got his man. Thomas has it. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Jaguars. First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Blitz coming. Lawrence taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Once again here, second and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it third down.
It's now third down.
Third and long for him here. He fires one deep down the left sideline. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up fourth down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. We've set it downs from the 37. From the pistol, it's 4. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock. You already got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12. Here he goes, third and long. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Tackler made at the 10. First and goal coming up. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Here's Ford. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. Leading 10 yards now as they line up at second and goal. Hurts now from the gun. This one's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Number 88, Dallas Goddard. A gain of 9 on the play. It's third and goal.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. It's a sneak, Hurts. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Well, that was the right call for the situation, it looked like, Brock, but the defense just able to stop his progress right before the goal line.
And now a critical fourth.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the fourth. Jalen Hurts win the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. As their quarterback, Brock, he's the one told him to get it done in moments like this. But even though he's the one who scored, you and I both know he is not the one who made it happen on that fourth down.
It's pride up front. That was all the guys up top that just said, listen, man, we are going to work this thing. We're going to give you a push. Hey, kid, let me tell you, as a quarterback, you know right away. You can feel that push and that surge. And those big guys led the way for 6.
Jake Elliott to kick.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Here's ETN on first down. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Working quickly here.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and...
Lawrence now off the play action. That one's complete right side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
First down throw, Lawrence. He's got Brown on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 5.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
On the coverage.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Hits his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Run again. Here's Lawrence. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out.
To number 7, Brian Thomas Jr.
Again, it's Lawrence to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
Brings up third down.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Sidney Brown on the coverage.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get it back to within 2 possessions. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Now we're on the counter. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They'll air it out on 3rd. Nice caught. He's got Brown. And they bring him down around the 34.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to pass it here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Ford. Running in the red zone. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
56. Jaguars 35. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Quinyon Mitchell on the coverage.
Lawrence working from the gun. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Dose of the hurry up here.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes. One final shot. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. Well, everyone's been wondering, Brock, will this be the week? Is this going to be the week that the streak ends? Well, nope, chain another one on as the rest of the league keeps wondering, will these guys ever lose again?
Yeah, they're the team that everyone wants that shot at, right?
Yeah.
A chance to snap the streak, but then no one's been able to truly stand in front of. It's going to take a special type of performance, 60 minutes plus, from a special team to finally hand these guys an L.